Good afternoon, everybody. Ben Dorr here. I'm the political director for Minnesota Gun Rights, coming at you live from our headquarters here in Northfield, Minnesota. And today we're talking about red flags, gun seizure legislation that's been introduced in the Minnesota House and what you can do to help stop this gun control legislation from passing here in Minnesota. Now, you guys, you've been sending tons and, well, hundreds, thousands actually, of pre-written emails and messages to your lawmakers. I know because I can see on the backside how many have been sent, and it's been fantastic. It's been fantastic, but today we're taking this a different direction. We're coming at this from a different way, and we're asking you guys right now, right off the bat, to sign our petition to stop red flags. So you've been sending pre-written emails, pre-written messages this whole time. That's been great. Now we're trying to get more petitions signed to stop red flags, gun confiscation. Now, this is in the comment section. It's pinned in the comments, and it's on top of this video for those of you watching on Facebook. For those of you who are going to watch this on YouTube, the link to this is right down in the description of this video for those of you watching this after the fact on YouTube. So go to the link and sign your petition to your lawmaker telling them to oppose red flags, gun seizure legislation. So right now at the time of this filming, it's 4 o'clock on Friday, 4 p.m. on Friday. And the legislature is adjourned until Monday. Legislature's adjourned till Monday. Thank God. I don't know what I would do if they were in session like 24/7. Nobody could ever sleep because they would try to ram this stuff through so fast. I'm going to throw a big shout out real quick. We have John, my buddy Caleb Turner watching in Andover. We got Stephen Fairmount. We have Dave, as always, saying no compromise in Lonsdale. Travis Selk, my friend Travis from Cottage Grove is watching. We got Gene in Duluth. We got Bob in White Bear Lake. And we got Wilhelmine, as always, saying she was in Fleet Farm today showing people the videos. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Let's see here. Dave says, I stand with MGR in Shakopee. Thank you very much, Dave. Rock on. And Butch, as always, checking in. We got Tony in Bloomington. Rob, we got guys. We're doing great here. So we have Charlie says I stand with MGR in Minnetonka. We love it. Thank you guys very, very much. So session, I guess the legislature gavels back in on Monday. Now then we expect the Senate bills, the Senate files to these House file gun control bills to be introduced right away then. Although there has been one universal background. It's, what a crazy place we live in when I can say, well, there was one universal gun registration bill introduced, but we're expecting some more gun registration bills to be introduced in the Senate pretty quick. I mean, senators I've never even heard of half the time are introducing gun control, but they're introducing 2 or 3 or 4 of the exact same gun control bills at a time. So all that to be said, there has been one universal gun registration bill introduced in the Senate. We expect more. We expect companion bills to these House files to be introduced in the very near future. But Senator Scott Dibble, he's a giant loser, introduced Senate File 85, and that is universal gun registration over in the Senate. But guys, we expect very, very quickly to have hearings scheduled on this gun control. Hearings. This would be bad stuff, very bad. And so that's why we're asking you guys right now, we need to head this stuff off at the pass, right? We have the pre-written emails going in. We have phone calls going in, Facebook messages, tweets. Twitter's been blowing up with your guys' tweets from our action center. But today I'm asking you to sign your petition to stop red flags, gun seizure legislation. For those of you who don't know what this is, I'm going to run through this very quickly. It's very simple. It's very disastrous. Red flags works like this. If you have a crazy next door neighbor, crazy family member, crazy coworker, somebody who doesn't like you, if they don't like that you love guns, if they hate the Second Amendment, if they're radical leftists, take your pick of reasons. If they're off their medication, this person can call in to the sheriff's department and claim that you are a dangerous person. They can claim you're dangerous, you're a danger to yourself or others, and then a judge can issue a so-called extreme risk protection order or a red flag order. The cops can come to your house, kick your door in, and seize your firearms, regardless of any hearings, no arrest, no charges, no indictment, no conviction, nothing at all. Nothing at all. No due process when it comes to red flag laws. And a bunch of folks are going to be watching this and hearing about this for the very first time on YouTube when this video is deployed. And so I just want to be very clear. Nobody wants crazy people to have guns. We don't want guns in the hands of crazy people, but that's why we already have the laws on the books that we do. If somebody comes out and says, I want to shoot up that church or that school, that person can be arrested for making terroristic threats, no problem. If somebody calls in and says, my husband or my wife or whatever is flying off the wall and they're threatening everybody and he's got a gun, the police can come out and confront that person. They can arrest that person and they can take the action necessary to stop a person like that from causing harm, right? The laws are already on the books to deal with people who make threats and are exhibiting real red flags. What this bill does is make it totally arbitrary, right? Anybody can call you in. They don't need proof. They don't need anything. All they have to do is say that they think you're dangerous, and they can call you in. Some of these red flag laws even have in there as proof that you are a danger to yourself or others the recent acquisition of a firearm. So just buying a firearm can be used as proof that you are a danger to yourself or others. I've seen others that say the recent acquisition of ammunition. So even buying ammo is now cause to believe that you are a danger to yourself or others. This is how red flags works. And when they come and take your guns, then you get to go to court. You have to pay out tens of thousands of dollars to prove your innocence. It is a total destruction of due process, and you're just guilty until proven innocence. It is totally antithetical to our American system of justice is what this is. That is why we are opposing it, and that is why I'm asking you to sign your petition right now to oppose red flags gun legislation. Tony says, I bought 3 guns yesterday. Am I dangerous? Tony, that's awesome. Who buys 3 guns in one day? I want to buy 3 guns. That sounds fantastic. Are you dangerous? I don't know. You better hope your crazy neighbor doesn't see this comment on Facebook and decide to call you in because, oh my gosh, only a psychopath could possibly buy 3 guns. That's what this does. This bill was introduced. It's House File 9. Oh, wait, no. Nope, I think I have that wrong. I think it's House File 8. Give me half a second here. I'll find it for you. Nope, it is House File 9. This is House File 9, introduced by incoming freshman legislator Ruth Richardson. Ruth Richardson. Remember this person's face. This person has teamed up with Crooked Eyes Dave Pinto. You see him? Crooked Eyes Dave Pinto. Dave Pinto has been pushing red flags and universal background checks in the House for a long, long time. And so now this year, Crooked Eyes Dave Pinto has teamed up with freshman legislator Ruth Richardson to introduce these red flag laws. Now, undoubtedly, I'm sure some people will call me a racist or something like that, but undoubtedly, this person is going to get up there and claim that gun violence is disproportionately that blacks are being attacked. That's why they oppose stand your ground law. They say that stand your ground allows more African Americans to be gunned down because of pro-gun legislation like stand your ground law. And these people are always the first to claim that they need radical gun control to stop gang violence or whatever the cause may be. We know, guys, that criminals, thugs, thieves, rapists, and murderers, they don't give a rat's about red flag laws. They don't give a rat's about universal background checks. They just don't care. They will not abide by the law. They won't do it. They won't do it. They won't do it. But they will use this all regardless. They'll use it regardless as a reason to pass gun control legislation. So prepare for that. Again, we expect hearings to be scheduled in the very near future. So right now, guys, we're trying to get this shut down now. We're trying to throw the opposition out there as hard as we can to stop this stuff at every turn. So sign your petition right away. And I want to ask you this, guys, when you're done, please share this video, share the link, share this stuff. Every single day, every day, I get phone calls, I get emails, I get tons of Facebook messages from gun owners who follow Minnesota Gun Rights, members and supporters, and they say, I have so many friends. There's guys at my gun club. I'm part of this 3% group over here. I know all these people who own guns, are strong Second Amendment supporters, and they have no idea this is even happening. They have no idea what red flag laws are. They have no idea what universal gun registration is. They have no idea who these legislators are. They have no idea their gun rights are even under attack right now. They're just out living their lives, doing their thing, and they do not know. Guys, we do everything possible to disseminate this information. We do direct mail, we do mass email deployments, we do these Facebook Live videos, we boost posts on Facebook, but guys, we can't reach everywhere all the time. There's just too many people. So I'm asking you, share our content. Please share this video, share the link, tell your friends, tell your family, tell them red flag laws will allow crazy people, neighbors, family, people who do not like you, will allow them to call you into the sheriff's department and say that you are dangerous. And then the judge can issue a red flag order and the cops can come and take your firearms with no due process, no court date, nothing. Tell them this is what is happening right now in Minnesota. And the fight is dire. We're in bad shape. Minnesota's in tough shape. We got to fight. We got a fight on our hands. The biggest fight we've ever faced. Ask them to sign the petition. Ask them to send a pre-written message to their lawmakers. They're on our website, minnesotagunrights.org. They're on all these videos all the time. Please ask them to step up, make phone calls, get involved, help us fight. At the end of the day, there's more of us than them. There's more of us than them. But if 100,000 gun owners who love their Second Amendment rights, who would lose their mind if they lost those freedoms, if 100,000 gun owners just don't get involved because, hey, they don't know what the heck is going on, well, then all of a sudden the odds are a whole lot worse for us. Now the radical leftists have a far better chance at passing this stuff than we do at stopping it. So we're asking you guys to sign your petition right now. Sign your petition now. Tell your friends to sign it. Get your family on board. We need more people to help. Tony says it's patriotic to support our Second Amendment. You're damn right it is. Stand up for your country, for your state. Fight back. These leftist, radical, middle of Minneapolis Democrats are trying to tank this state. They're trying to tank it. And I'm not so stupid as to think that all Democrats are bad. I'm certainly not stupid enough to think that all Republicans are good. Hardly. But I know that these Metro Democrats hate our gun rights. They hate our freedom. They hate our Constitution. They hate our America. And they want to see it torn apart. They want to see it ripped up. They want to see your guns taken away. They want to see you taxed to death. They want to see more abortions. They want to see our Constitution shredded. That is what these people want. Jim says gun rally must be done very soon, Ben. Jim, I totally agree. I'll tell you guys this right now. We can't advertise it until they give the approval. The Capitol has to give the approval, but we have put in the request. We are waiting for approval. As soon as we have that, we will be announcing our rally. Please come out for the rally. We expect gun control to move very soon. Very soon. The moment we have confirmation, we'll be going live about our rally at the Capitol. And the same goes there. Bring out your family. Bring out your friends. Take a day off work. Take a sick day. Take something. Come out. Stand with us. Be recognized. Be seen. Be counted. And make sure these people know that we are not going to sit here and do nothing while they try to shove this agenda down our throats. James Hartley says, Moscow, Idaho. Hear you in our prayers. Thank you very much, James. I got some friends out in Idaho. If you're hook up with the Idaho Second Amendment Alliance, good people out there doing good work out there. Guys, but Minnesota is number one. It's ground zero. I just can't say it enough. I can't say it enough. Look, we have no faith in legislators. We have no faith. If you believe politicians, let me know. We don't. We are being told that Senator Gazelka, we call him Mr. Rogers, that Mr. Rogers is doing a deal and that he's looking to pass gun control through the Senate. This is not good. And that is why next week, beginning part of next week, we're going to go have a conversation with Senator Gazelka. He won't want to meet with us. He won't want to talk with us. We understand. But we're going to find him. We're going to meet with him nonetheless. And we're going to make sure he knows that his caucus is going to be in big freaking trouble if they pass this gun control. Big trouble in the next upcoming elections. If you think we're going to go to the mat for anti-gun rhinos who voted for gun control, no, you got another thing coming. You got another thing coming. And we're going to make sure that he gets the message. I need you guys right now to sign your petition to make sure your legislators get the message. We got to pass these things in. We're going to flop them on their desk and go, here, vote for gun control at your own political peril. Got to fight. We got to fight. We got to fight. Because I'm telling you right now, if we stop this, if you guys stop making phone calls, if you stop signing your petitions, if I stop doing Facebook Live and I just decide to take a vacation for a few months and you guys stopped contacting your lawmakers, this stuff would pass in 8 seconds. They'd pass it in 8 seconds. Don't ever think for a moment that this doesn't help, that this doesn't work. Never think for a moment that, well, it's just a petition. Nobody reads petitions anyway. Petitions mean numbers. Petitions mean pressure. Petitions mean activated, mobilized gun owners and voters all across the state who are ticked off. That is what a petition means to a lawmaker, to a politician. It means, oh shit, that's what it means. Pardon me, excuse me. That's what it means. That's what it means. Never stop. Never let off the pressure. Share this video. Share the link. Pour on the heat. Tell these people in no uncertain terms not to pass gun control. Do not pass gun control. Let's see here. We have Tony says the Veterans Party is the Second Amendment side. Rick Skolton says this can't happen. It's completely wrong. Guns are our rights. It's exactly what it is. Paul says, Ben, do you know if they will have a rally tomorrow? I will be there then. I'm not aware of anything happening at the Capitol tomorrow, Paul. The whole place is shut down. It's like a ghost town at the Capitol tomorrow. Robert Lundeen says, we have to remind them what shall not be infringed means. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Guys, I don't have a lot of time today. We have a lot of programs we're working on right now. We're rolling this stuff out statewide in targeted districts. We're rolling this stuff out as fast as we can. Nobody's sleeping. Nobody's hardly eating around here. And I'll tell you this, we're being attacked all over the place. I don't know if you're seeing this. Leftist blogs, leftist activists are attacking us right and left. And rhinos in the legislature. I've gotten multiple messages today already from gun owners saying, I talked to my legislators and they were telling me that you guys are a fake group, that you guys are from Iowa, that you guys are frauds, blah, blah, blah. The rhinos are trying to tank gun rights right now. They're trying to discredit you guys. They're trying to discredit this organization. We're under attack from all sides, and we need you to stand with us, Wherever you see people trash talking your organization, tell them they're full of crap and to stop attacking the Second Amendment and law-abiding gun owners. Sick of it. We're sick of it. And what's more, the Second Amendment suffers because of it. And these rhino lawmakers will be called out. When we know who they are, we will call them out. You want to sit here and lie and lie and lie to law-abiding citizens, the members of Minnesota Gun Rights, and spread a bunch of bullshit around? We will call you out. How dare you turn on gun owners in the Second Amendment? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Craig says that's because they fear Minnesota gun rights. That's right. They fear you. They fear you. They fear gun owners. They fear the defenders of the Second Amendment. And they should. And they should. Because you guys have mopped the floor with anti-gun legislators before. You guys have booted anti-gun lawmakers out of office before, like Will Morgan and Joe Radinovich and Rod Skoy and Lyle Coonan and others. You guys have mopped the floor with them before, and so all they can do is try to hide and cower in the corner and spread lies. Lies, lies, lies. Don't take it. Don't fall for it. Don't stand for it. Stand up for your organization. Stand up for the Second Amendment. Call these people out and fight on behalf of the Second Amendment. Stand with us. Stand with us. We will never back down. You will never see us cowering in a corner. You'll never see us hiding from lawmakers, afraid that the fake news media at the Star Tribune might run an article that says that we're mean or heaven forbid, radical. You're darn right. We're radically passionate about our constitutional rights. We're radically passionate about a Minnesota where our rights and freedoms survive, where our children are given a better future, not the bullshit that we hear from politicians all the time about one Minnesota and a better future for all Minnesotans as they tax us to death and try to take all of our firearms away. We're radically passionate about a better future for ourselves and our families in defense of our freedoms. And that is why we do this. So if that means, you guys, if that means that they want to trash us all day long on the internet, if that means they want to call us every name in the book, if that means they want to lie about us, then go ahead. We will meet you at election time. We will meet you in the halls of the state capitol. We will rally against you. We will expose your actions. We will bring tremendous amounts of political pain down on your heads. That will be the response of your betrayal of our right to keep and bear arms. I promise you. Bob Anderson says, if we don't fight for our rights, who will? That's exactly right. Joseph Dalton says, God-given right, and they are not God. You're darn right. That's what the founding fathers understood. The right to defend oneself, their loved ones, and their family is a God-given right that is simply enshrined in the Constitution. The Bill of Rights simply spells out and guarantees those rights. It is not for them to take those away from us. Butch Meyer says, I think instead of showing up at the Capitol, we need to have a rally at their doorsteps. They want to see radical. Let's show him radical. Butch, that type of stuff is in the works right now. I don't want to say more. I don't want to say more because I don't want these legislators to be able to counteract us before we're able to launch our programs. But I've said it before, I'll say it again. There is nobody in Minnesota who is as willing to get as nasty as Minnesota gun rights is. I'm talking about Lion Scott Jensen here. If he thinks, that just because he doesn't want to run for re-election, that he's okay to vote for whatever he wants to because, hey, when he's out of office, it's all A-okay. These people have personal lives too. They have personal lives too. We'll see how this reputation goes when it affects your personal life. There is no length to which Minnesota gun rights is not willing to go in defense of our right to keep and bear arms. If anybody thinks that we will simply resort to Facebook videos or gee shucks, we sure tried, didn't we, folks? If anybody thinks that we're stopping at that's as far as we are willing to go, they're crazy. They're crazy. And guys, this is what is needed to defend our gun rights. This is what is needed to make sure our Constitution survives. Hater Al says, they don't respect our personal lives. Why the letter F would I respect theirs? Yeah, don't think for a second that this is somehow that we're all in the same boat. That, Democrats, Republicans, black or white, Christian or Jew or Muslim, we're all the same and we all want the same bright future for America. That's not true. If you're a radical communist or a radical socialist. You don't love America. You don't love our founding fathers. You don't love our American system of government or the American dream. You're a communist. You're a socialist. It has nothing in common with our Constitution. Wayne Buechler, I will certainly be contacting you because I don't know if you're serious or what, but I'm hearing he says, does Minnesota gun rights need money? Yes, we most certainly do, because we are rolling out massive programs of mail, email, targeted email, not a random list to random, targeted email, radio ads, TV ads, door-to-door lit drops in all four corners of the state of Minnesota. We are rolling out massive, expensive programs to bring tremendous pain down on politicians. Because, it's one thing, because again, look at this. Guys, I just want to reiterate here, Minnesota gun rights, we come at every angle possible, right? Today, we're getting petitions signed to stop red flags. Yesterday, we were getting direct messages sent to lawmakers, right? We're pouring pressure in from all over the place. We are going to be in these people's districts, talking to their voters, inflicting pain, political pain, on them back home. Because that is where the pain exists. That is where the pain can be dealt to them, because they don't want us talking to their voters. They don't want us telling voters in their district what they are doing in St. Paul. They want to be anonymous. They don't want anybody to know. That is why we tell them. Many of these people live in pro-gun districts who support gun control. They certainly live in swing districts. They don't want gun owners to know what they're doing. That is why we tell them. And we reach them through every different medium at our disposal, right? There's a lot of older folks who aren't on Facebook. They're not seeing this. They're not on the internet. It's just the way it is. So we send them mail. There's a lot of people, who have computers, not big mail people, but they still aren't on Facebook. We send them an email so they can see there, take action there. There's you guys on Facebook here or on YouTube. If you're watching this later, you can take action here, but it all costs money. It all takes time. And bringing pain down on these people is not free. So I'm asking you guys as well, please make a contribution, make a donation, and we're going to put it right to good use. A good friend of Minnesota Gun Rights came to the Capitol just the other day, and he bought a $125 membership with Minnesota Gun Rights. That is our highest level of membership that Minnesota Gun Rights offers for a 1-year membership. And he said half the problem with the NRA, he said, I know the NRA is supporting red flags, gun seizures. I know the NRA is supporting universal background checks. I know they supported the bump stock ban and that they supported fixed NICS. I've been sending them money for years, and I don't know where any of it goes. And so I told him, I said, well, the $125 membership that you just bought right here is going to buy X number of emails, data, to go to X number of gun owners in these districts. And I told him which districts, but I can't say it over the internet here right now because I don't know who else is watching this. Wayne says, to clarify, I have 5,000 people or members that share our Defend the Second point of view. I can get you in front of them. Very nice. Very, very nice. Wayne, That's what I'm talking about right here. Everybody needs to know what is happening. Wayne, I'll be contacting you directly. Everybody needs to know what's happening so we can all collectively put pressure on politicians. So share these videos, share the link to this petition. Make sure they're signing their petition to oppose red flags, gun seizure legislation. Ryan Chesney says, cowards hide in the shadows. Keep shining the light on them. Thank you. We will continue to do so. You guys are fantastic. Butch Meyer goes, the money goes right in the freaking pockets. That's where the freaking money goes. He's talking, I assume, Butch, because we're good friends. I know you very well. I assume you're talking about Wayne LaPierre and the fact that he gets paid $6 million a year to work at the NRA, all while supporting gun control legislation. I wouldn't surprise me a bit. Tim Christopher says, where is this mail going? Well, I'll let you know as we deploy it, as it's landing. If it's landing, we can talk about it because by then everybody's going to know about it. But I can't tell you exactly where this mail is going to go because I don't want these politicians to head us off and try to and get out ahead of us, if you know what I'm talking about. We don't want them to be able to counteract the programs. So I'll let you know as we're dropping it and where it's going. Well, let's see here. Butch says, yep. Greg Meyer says, my membership money is on the way. Thank you, Greg. Thank you very, very much. Guys, the legislature reconvenes on Monday. It reconvenes on Monday. We expect this gun control to start moving. We expect them to hold hearings on this stuff and get it passed as soon as possible. We don't know exactly what form the Senate compromise is going to take. But we'll let you know, and we're going to make sure we put as much pressure on them as possible. Andreas Dennis says, can we please have a demonstration at the Capitol? Yes, yes, yes. We have put in the reservation. We're waiting for confirmation. We cannot advertise the rally. We cannot advertise this demonstration. We cannot do this until they give us confirmation, their rules. The moment we have confirmation, we will let you know. We'll let you know. We will let you know. Until then, sign your petition. Sign it, sign it, sign it. Wayne says, remember, everybody, it takes money to fight for our Defend a Second cause. Contribute yourselves and get your friends to contribute. We need to get our message out. Here's the deal. Michael Bloomberg spent over $100 million in the last election season pushing his agenda. $100 million. I just want to tell you, it takes far less for grassroots gun owners to be effective. Far less. We don't need $100 million. We can make do. We can cause tremendous pain for far, far less. So please hop on board. If you want to become a member, go to joinmgr.com. 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 Become a member today. That'll take you to where you can join. Go to joinmgr.com to become a member of Minnesota Gun Rights today. Join with us today. Butch says, if I can change my membership, I'll give you the full boat for a life membership. Butch, we can absolutely help you with that. I know you renewed a short while ago. I thank you for that. If you want to become a life member, we can absolutely adjust that to make you a life member, and it'd be my honor to have you on board. I'm telling you, Butch Meyer, Tony, who's watching right now, my buddy James Cumler, fantastic. You guys are the best of the best of the best. You're as good as it gets, and I'm damn proud to be a part of this fight with you guys and to have you standing with us. Guys, if you want to become a member, I'm happy to take a phone call right now. 952-451-6115. I'll help you with your membership right over the phone. Right over the phone. We need to fight this stuff. We got to fight it hard. Next week is going to be a tough week. There's going to be more gun control introduced. We expect committee hearings to be scheduled very soon. Get on board. James Cumler says 3 or 4 Minnesota sheriffs already saying they will not enforce red flags. James, if you have an article, if you have some way to show that to me, please send me, send whatever you've got to me. I've not seen that. I would love to see that. Boy, wouldn't that be something? Nothing better than when the sheriff's department stand up and say, this is unconstitutional BS, and we're not having it. I'm not having it. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. I'll let you know when I'm going to be at the Capitol next. We got to keep the heat on. We got to keep the fight on. If there's a reason to be at the Capitol, we'll be at the Capitol. If there's not a reason, we're not going to be there. We have a lot of programs to run out here. Spending 24 hours a day at the Capitol, like other people do, like other organizations do, is a giant waste of time. Giant waste of time. Rolling out these programs to hurt politicians, that's a good use of time. It's a fantastic use of time. Wayne Buchler says, please repeat your number for memberships. All right, I'll do that real quick. Guys, base level, freedom level membership, $35. Liberty level, I'm sorry. The Liberty level membership is $35. The freedom level membership is $75. With that, you get a free t-shirt. You get some decals, things like that to show your pride in the Second Amendment. The next level membership is $125 Patriot level membership. That is our highest tier of yearly membership that we offer. And then we have a $500 lifetime membership. You get a plaque with your name on it from Minnesota Gun Rights. You get a t-shirt. You get the whole shebang with that. And you give us a tremendous amount of funds to run these programs, to pay for this stuff, to beat the crap out of anti-gun politicians. So, joinmgr.com. Here, I'll throw in the comments section. www.join. I don't know how to type today. joinmgr.com. Here you have it. It's right here in the comments section. I'll put it right on top of this video. joinmgr.com. That's where you go. Become a member of Minnesota Gun Rights. Kyle says it won't let me click on the petition. Kyle, I'm not sure what the deal is. Try opening it in another browser or on another device. Sometimes devices can be finicky. iPhones, in particular, don't seem to like our petitions. But get this done, guys. Get this done. I'm going to hop off for right now. Sign your petition. If you want to become a member, go to joinmgr.com. We'd be dang proud to have you on board. Keep the heat on, and we're going to keep rolling out these programs, and they gavel back in on Monday. Gavel back in on Monday. Matthew Steele. Matthew, are you the same? You're not Paul Gazelka's legislative assistant, are you? I could be wrong, but I recognize the name. Matthew Steele says, what's your evidence that Gazelka is going to compromise on Second Amendment legislation? Matthew Steele, if you're not Paul Gazelka's legislative assistant, please let me know, but I'm pretty sure that you are. I could be wrong, but let me know. We're hearing this all over the place. Paul Gazelka's own comments to media sources and on Facebook is some of the weakest ho-hum. Oh, we don't know what's going to happen. Anything could happen. We do think that we should do something, but we don't really know. Those are his public comments. But we're being told by our friends inside the Capitol and by others. We've had a lot of gun owners call and talk to Gazelka or meet him at his office, and every single one of them walked away saying, that dude is going to do a deal. It's going to do a deal. He has given no strong indication that he will support the Second Amendment and stop this stuff, and he has given every indication that he may totally cave, like Republicans are caving all over the place. So, Matthew, if you are Paul Gazelka's legislative assistant, man, your name is, I can't remember your name. We'll be stopping by the senator's office very soon. We want to have a conversation with Senator Gazelka and find out exactly where his brain is at these days. Please let us know. Let us know if you are his legislative assistant. I'll tell you what, if I was the Senate Majority Leader, imagine that. If I was the Senate Majority Leader, I would be the loudest and proudest defender of the Second Amendment that ever was. I would come right out and tell every media outlet, you want to pass gun control? You ain't passing it through my chamber. That's what I tell them. I'd say, go pound sand, leftists. That's what I would do. I wouldn't play the political games that these people love to play so much. Not going to happen. It wouldn't happen. Paul Gazelka should do the same. Instead of beating around the bush and acting like Mr. Rogers. Don't be so nice. Be a little nasty. People, people's entire lives are on the line here. Try to be a little nasty. Don't act like a baby. That's all. That's all. Matthew Steele, please make sure that the Senate Majority Leader sees this video if he's not watching right now. Because I'm pretty sure that you are his legislative assistant. Hence the question. Hence the question. All right, you guys. I'm going to hop off for right now. Please share this video with your family and your friends. Share the link with your family and your friends. If you want to become a member, and I'd love to have you, go to joinmgr.com. Joinmgr.com. It's as simple as that. Joinmgr.com, and that'll take you right to our membership page, and you can become a member today. Joinmgr.com. For now, sign your petition, share this with your family and your friends, and I'll be back tomorrow because you can bet your bottom dollar we're going to be in the office all day tomorrow, making sure that we're rolling this stuff out. All right, I'm going to sign off right now. God bless you guys. I love you guys. Carry on, stay safe, and stand with us in defense of your Second Amendment rights. Thank you for taking action. Have a great Friday evening, and I'll be back tomorrow. All right, take care, guys.